your best interest. Was y'all situation? Got a black cat. I like black cats. Black kitties are the best. I'm just playing Miss Black Cat. Miss Black Cat, I'm just messing with you. All right. Yeah, man. You know, like it's you know, Wolf Mother, you cursing Wolf Mother out. All that shit, bro. All that shit comes back and haunts you. Wolf Mother showing me here. I'm hearing the recording Wolf Mother had with the agents. You telling them, yo, man, y'all go ahead and do what y'all gotta do. You know, to the BMF niggas. Then you turn around giving BMF a party. You know, I fuck with Meech. Meech is a good dude. I had a conversation with Meech just like a man, bro. At that Wolf killing, I didn't drink with Meech no more. Meech offered me, he's in the presidential suite and at the Ritz-Carlton. He said, yo, big man, we got drinks, we got hoes, whatever you need, bro, just come on down. Yo, I can't drink with you, Meech. I can't drink with you. Whatever you and Wolf had, that was y'all situation, bro. But I can't drink with you more because we was all family. He shook my hand as a man and understood and respect. That was it. You never showed the respect that you were supposed to show, bro. After somebody that had your best interest in saving your life in his hands. Somebody that, okay, y'all call it a job, man. It was more than a job to me. That was like my little nephew at one time. I was not going to see nobody hurt him. And then for all you internet niggas that want to say all this old dumb shit, Puff didn't do stupid shit around me. He may have done stupid shit around other niggas, but I wouldn't allow him to do stupid shit around me. I could grab him. I could hold him. I could tell him, man, stop this bullshit. Never was scared of him. It wasn't about $1 with me being with that kid. He was part of the same game. And for you niggas who's speaking on the same game, nigga, I'm going to point out when I get to the States. The same game, I'm not proud of this dude. Everybody did their own individual thing. You understand? But for a nigga to speak on the same game like he knew the same game, don't play with me, boy. Because you showed a picture of two guys that didn't have a problem of burying anybody. That the only dude that went to war with the lynch mob and buried a lot of them was in the same game. The only dude, you showed that picture of the same game, the only dude that was in the same, there was two dudes in the same game, they known for putting in work. And he went to war with the lynch mob. The lynch mob was responsible for 58% of the murders in Harlem. Sekou is in that picture. Yo, and you're going to try to make like dudes in the same game wasn't like that. Everybody was doing their own thing. Everybody was partly doing their own thing. Look at Hassan. Hassan is in that picture. Now, you won't say Hassan wasn't thorough. Hassan was one of the thoroughest kids up in Harlem. My brother was his uncle. Like, yo, he used to call Slick. Yo, what up, what you need me to do, And you gonna say, yo, you gonna make like, nigga, and you gonna say that, yo, the same dude, I can't even get into it right now, man. I'm gonna fuck up I came out here to meditate. I came out here to just relax and come back full vengeance. You understand? I came out here to relax, full vengeance, get my whole mind and my whole soul and everything together. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. This is real deep to me, man, and it brought tears to my eyes. Anybody who followed my story, the first person that I ever bodyguard when I came to New York City, and got into the business. I knew this is what I wanted to do at one time, and that was Sweet Honey and The Rock. Y'all go look them up, man, please. They deserve to be looked at. It was Sweet Honey and The Rock. It's a gospel group, a spiritual gospel. I wouldn't say gospel, but they are spiritual ladies that, oh my God, I swear for living Jesus, that I was crying in the artist, and I was their security, I was their driver. I'm crying in the audience because I had not spoken to my mother and them since I had graduated, other than I hadn't seen them or anything. And I had a daughter on the way. It was in '89. They sang at Carnegie Hall, Sweet Honey and The Rock. My man, I was in tears, and I had to release the anger that I had inside me because I was the first period to graduate from college. I was the first deal to graduate from college, male, female, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was the first to graduate. So now, they did nothing for me. I've seen a whole lot of pain, and sometimes, honey, my heart can make me act real strange. Good Lord must have had a vision to create some baby that looks like you. Exactly how I feel inside. I feel good inside. They tell me your heart. Yeah. Sometimes let your mind be your guide. Be your guide. You'll feel good inside. I think you feel just like I do. Only you can't say if it's true. But I ain't never seen a girl for a day. If you need some time to think.
of something. What does it take to get there? I'm Questlove, and this is Quest for Craft, my collaboration with the makers of the Balvenie Single Malt Scotch Whiskey. A deep dive into the obsessive, never-ending, whatever-it-takes journey to create something extraordinary. Whether you're using your hands or just your mind, crafting something begins in the heart. It's an act of sharing. Does having an awareness of this lead to work that's more moving, more universal? There is no artist on earth I'd rather discuss this with than my guest today, Yo-Yo Ma. In this episode, we discuss the interplay between craft and connection, and how seeking to make a genuine connection with people affects the act of creation. It begins with a conversation over misperception. Well, my misperception about classical music. More often than not, I always thought of classical musicians as people that aren't too emotionally connected. Oh, in execution wise, not in composing. That's ridiculous. But why is that most people's perception? Because we live in a material world that says, we like to categorize things, we like to compartmentalize people, things into sort of this perfection thing is not what it's about. So what is the relationship between your craft and connection? Very good question. You talk about expression versus perfection, right? But expression for who? Is it my expression? Is it just between me and the music? Where's the audience fit in? Music is, in a way, culturally a live form of DNA that has to be received as something that's living. That's the connection. When that connection is made, something magical happens. I call it culture. I call it transmission of something that is valuable, that someone else connects to, that then they connect to somebody else. Right. It's like, if I'm not committed to it, if it's not about something that's living, then I won't feel it. You're not going to feel it. Any music is about some form of love. When you love something, it comes alive. It's the state of mind you're in that is, in fact, the discipline. It's not the craft of saying how accurately you're doing it. But when you're in the state of mind that is an exalted state of mind, everybody in the room feels that and they join in. Yo-Yo's conviction in the power of music to connect us was put into practice when, in 1998, he founded the Silk Road Ensemble, an organization dedicated to bringing together music from around the world.
The mission of the Silk Road Ensemble has always been one of exploration and communication. People are there to listen as well as to play, and I think that that's the secret to communication, is that you have to listen louder than you're speaking.
There's a huge amount of curiosity from everybody in the ensemble that wants to learn from everybody else in the ensemble.
I think kind of mess around with it. Like, don't take it too seriously.
Never take anything too seriously.
Well, there you go.
For me, it's like all about the connection with the people on the stage.
Yeah.
We're like making connections with each other. We're looking in each other's eyes. We're always looking for the stuff that we like.
Really, it's all about connection. We have to connect with ourselves. We have to connect with each other. We have to connect with the sound and the music. So I find it's a very foundational term that justifies everything we do.
Can I hear you play that? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, should we just try it? Like maybe a little down?
You can't hear music without yourself being changed by it, and then the energy that you put out changing the person who's making that music. So there's this idea that the people on stage and the people in the audience are actually part of the same system, and that the health of one depends on the other.
Nice.
You have a connection with Bach. How relevant is Bach today?
You know, it makes me sad when people think that something that's not now is not relevant.
It's disposable.
Right?
Yeah, that makes me sad too.
Why is Bach important? Because Bach, to me, was both a scientist and a composer. He was able to construct both an objective structure as a mathematician would or scientist would, but he also was able to construct a system that was totally empathetic to human nature. And what is he thinking about? He was so curious, not only to figure out his craft, he was also the greatest improviser of his time. So you think classical music, written music? Bullshit. He was a great improviser. Wynton Marsalis, when he heard, play, he said, Bach, first great jazz composer. Why? Because that's what he did.
I've never heard someone passionately describe classical music the way that I've heard people describe jazz music or whatever. So,
Yeah.
But wait, I have a question though. Like, I've connected to you because of your craft as a musician. Do you find it harder to connect to people without your cello?
No.
Really?
I've been trying to free myself from the cello for ages. That's why I keep losing it. I left it in a cab, but I keep losing it. You know me as a cellist, and you think this is what he does, and usually someone would say, you're a cellist, but you're also interested in those other things. And my answer to that is no. It's my interest in all these